Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. In the last episode, we finished out the Thieves Guild. In fact, we kind of did an unintentional speed run of the Thieves Guild because the quests were very simple, like go to said town, go in and to find a specific house, go in, find an item, and bring it back. So we actually got through the Thieves Guild pretty much in 2 episodes, really, honestly, or actually even really, if you want to consider an episode and a half. In this episode, I said that for the next number of episodes, I imagine next 3 to 5, because there's 15 Daedric Princes we've not done. We've already done Mehrunes Dagon, so if you've not seen that, go back and watch that episode. Its title is, that, where we summon him for the first time. But there's 15 other ones we can summon, but they cost an insane amount of gold. So what I've said I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be console commanding in the gold to do the summoning so we can see the quests. And so since there's 15, it depends on how long these quests are. So between over the next 3 to 5 episodes, and that is how many episodes I imagine that it's going to take for us to finish this, because that'll average us out to 3 to 5 Daedric quests an episode. So so we are currently here in Gothway Garden, and it is the 21st of First Seed, which is the summoning day for Azura. So let's talk to you. Today is Lorados, the 21st of First Seed, the day of summoning for Azura. Do you, Vassif, wish to risk your life and very soul by summoning Azura into our mundane world? Yes. It's going to 159,000 gold. Great. Let's add gold, 159,000. And here's the thing about this summoning specifically, is there's no guarantee that the person will spawn. So we might have to basically spam this a few times, giving this person insane amounts of money until this person spawns. I think it's, in fact, refer to the formula, because there's actually a formula via the USP wiki. The formula, the chances for successful summoning is 30, so this is a percent, chance is a percentage, 30 plus the player's reputation with a specific Daedra plus bonus. So the bonus is 30%, and it applies unconditionally for most Daedra. The following Daedra receives only bonuses during specific weather. So it looks like I don't have any reputation with these Daedra, so it looks like it's going to be roughly a 30-ish% chance. It looks like, maybe, if I'm reading this correctly. I might be wrong, but so you might have to spam this a few times to see if we get if we can get it. But before we actually do this, there's actually one other thing I wanted to look at, because there's actually on this page it says that the summoning days are hinted at in the book of Invocation of Azura. Now typically we do books at the end of the episode, but since there is specifically a book that is tied to summoning, I think it'd be kind of a little cool thing for us to read that book before we start officially doing this. And here it is. How long is it? It's not that long, so there's gonna be a timestamp if you want to skip it, or the chapter, basically, if you want to skip it. But I'd encourage you to sit here and listen. So, the Invocation of Azura. For 300 years, I have been a priestess of Azura, the Daedric Prince of Moonshadow, Mother of the Rose, and Queen of the Night Sky. Every Hogatham, which we celebrate on the 21st of First Seed, we summon her for guidance, and to give up beautiful things for her majesty. She's a cruel but wise mistress. We do not invoke her on any Hogatham troubled by thunderstorms. For those nights belong to the Mad One, Sheogorath. Even if they do not coincide with Hogatham, Azura understands our caution. We may summon her on other dates also, and she quite often responds. The only days we are forbidden to invoke her are on those prescribed to one of the other 15 princes. The 1st and 13th of Morning Star, the 2nd and 16th of Sun's Dawn, the 5th of First Seed, the 9th of Rain's Hand, the 9th of Second Seed, the 5th of Mid-Year, 10th of Sun's Height, the 8th of Hearthfire, the 8th and 13th of Frostfall, the 2nd and 20th of Sun's Dusk, and the 20th of Evening Star. I know who is summoned on the 8th of Hearthfire, and the 2nd of Sun's Dusk, and the 20th of Evening Star, but I am not certain of the others. It is enough that Azura has forbidden those dates. Azura's invocation is a personal one, and I have been the priestess of 3 other Daedric princes, but Azura values the quality of her worshippers, the truth behind our adoration of her, and the... Okay, there's just a missing word there, maybe? When I was a dark elven maiden of 16, I joined my grandmother's coven, worshippers of Molag Bal, the Schemer Prince. Blackmail, extortion, and bribery are as much the weapons of the witches of Molag Bal as magic is. The Invocation of Molag Bal is held on the 20th of Evening Star, except in stormy weather. This ceremony is seldom missed, but Molag Bal often appears to his cultists in mortal guise on other dates. When my grandmother died in an attempt to poison the air of Firewatch, I re-examined my faith in the cult. My brother was a warlock of the cult of Boethia, and from what he told me, the Dark Warrior was closer to my spirit than the treacherous Molag Bal. Boethia is a warrior prince who acts more overtly than the other Daedra. After years of skulking and scheming, it felt good to perform acts for my mistress, which had immediate consequences. Besides, I liked that Boethia is a Daedra of the Dark Elves. Our cult would summon her on the day we called the Gauntlet, the second of Sun's Dusk. Bloody competitions would be held in her honor, and the duels and battles would continue until 9 cultists were killed at the hands of the other cultists. Boethia cared little for her cultists, she only cared about our blood. I do think I saw her smile when I accidentally slew my brother in a spar. My horror, I think, greatly pleased her. I left the cult soon after that. Boethia was too impersonal for me, too cold. I wanted a master of greater depth than she. For the next 18 years of my life, I worshipped no one. I read and researched. It was in an old and profane tome I came upon the name of the Nocturnal. Nocturnal, the Night Mistress, Nocturnal, the Unfathomable, as the book prescribed. I called to her on her holy day, the 8th of Hearthfire. At last I had found the personal mistress I had so long desired. I strove to understand her labyrinthian philosophy, the source of her mysterious pain. Everything about her was dark and shrouded, even the way she spoke and the acts she required of me. It took years for me to understand the simple fact that I could never understand Nocturnal. Her mystery was as essential to her as savagery was to Boethia or treachery was to Molag Bal. To understand Nocturnal is to negate her, to pull back the curtains in her realm of darkness. As much as I loved her, I recognized the futility of unraveling her enigmas. I turned instead to her sister, Azura. Azura is the only Daedra prince I have ever worshipped who seems to care about her cultists. Molag Bal wanted my mind. Boethia wanted my arms, and Nocturnal perhaps my curiosity. Azura wants all of that, and our love. Not our abject slavery, but our honest and genuine love in all its forms. It is important to her that our emotions are engaged, and our love must also be directed inward. If we love her and hate ourselves, she feels our pain. I will have no other mistress. And that was the Invocation of Azura. Again, normally we don't read books at the beginning, we save them just for the end, but since we're about ready to do a whole lot of summoning for Daedra, the Daedric princes, I thought it'd be kind of cool to do the book that basically talks about them the most. So, and let me quickly go over to my document that I have of books and mark that that book was read. A little out of order, but read nonetheless. Okay, now let's see if we get lucky with summoning. Yes, we want to summon. Yes, you dare summon forth Azura of the Crimson Gate, pleading for power? I don't know if you are worthy of such favor. In fact, I doubt it very much. I suppose that if I demanded that you murder a priest who has been saying very, very rude things about me, you would refuse even that small, simple request. Would you do that for me? Yeah, I'll do that for you. You would? Oh, jolly good. Well, this perfectly awful priest is also a healer. If that means anything, isn't that just typical, as usual with those self-righteous types? Christine Copperton is secluded in the Albane House of Correction, cleansing or some such ridiculous thing. Anyway, won't you hop on over there and stick a sword in her or something, and then scurry over to Chester Wark and see my dear darling Edwardian Whitford, who will give you my star. That's enough power for anyone. I think 9 days is enough time for this, don't you? Oh good, hurry along then, Vassip. And don't be a stranger. Say hi to Edwardian Whitford for me. Okay, bye. Right, and that should have popped up into my... Yep, great, love to see it. Make sure I have no more gold. Great, go out here, and we're gonna start doing these quests. So the Albane House of Correction. Sounds like a prison. Looks somewhat like a prison, but this also smells like something like orcs are going to be coming out here, or a pile of wood and a few tents can be seen close by. You notice no fire has been burned, and there are no obvious signs anyone has been here recently. Something seems... Yes, always proceed with caution. Maybe near the end of the series, we'll one time proceed without caution, but no, for the time being, proceeding with caution always. Lots of doors, but let's go up the doors with, you know, stairs, because that just seems like the way to possibly go. Okay, recall, anchor, rest. I'm going to call this Azura start. Do I have a... I don't have one of those on me, so if you could please grab one, I would appreciate it. And we can begin. We'll see how long this actually takes. Hopefully not too long. We are also desperately looking for, in this entire process, we're going to be looking... Oh, hello! We're looking for Daedric boots, so hopefully we can find one of those within the 15... Daedric Prince quests we're going to be doing. Okay, goodbye to you. By the way, I noticed in the last episode I called this an Iron Golem instead of an Iron Atronach, so I apologize for that misstatement on my part. Granted, they pretty much mean the same thing, I would imagine, but I try to be correct when I provide the names. Okay, duly noted that there is a way down. I don't necessarily want to do that quite yet, but I will be aware. A lot of Iron Golems, though. Here we go. A lot of Iron Atronachs, though. Take all that stuff. And... Okay. Hopefully these places aren't too mazy, and it doesn't look... I'm gonna shut my mouth, because that normally gets me in trouble if I start saying something, and then it turns out not to be the case. Can we pick this? Oh, it does not unlock? Okay, well... By the way, how much did my lockpicking get up to during my stint with the 20%? Okay, so it went up like 6 points or something like that. Oh, there's a star door. Okay. I will go through the star door. We'll activate the lever, which is great. Can we grab the loot? Can we? Thank you. Take all that stuff, though. And then can we go through the star door again? Oh boy, there's lots of star doors. Okay. Where are we? We are a little bit... There should be theoretically a star door here if this is the typical layout of things, but it's... Oh yeah, there is. Okay, great. So there's multiple star doors. But before we start going in there, let's go this way and see. This looks like it probably interconnects with stuff again, I would imagine. Okay, well, you need to just cut it out. And what's this way? A level 8, but that... I hear a Iron Atronach, yes. Goodbye to you. Okay. And there's a zombie and a wraith in here. Okay. And then did we explore No, we didn't explore... No, cut it out. We didn't explore this way, so let's go this way and see what's in this direction. Probably not a whole lot, but no, there's a wraith in that direction, but we do want to kind of get everything explored. Oh, hello, Iron Atronach. Goodbye, Iron Atronach. And go this way. Nothing. Wow, okay. And we're not even getting a lot of, like, liches, which is nice. We're getting a lot of very easy, killable enemies. The reason I'm just basically doing a whole lot of running and not going through star doors is simply because I'm wanting to get as much exploration of this done as possible so I can activate the, is this where I thought it is? Yeah, it's where I thought it is. I'm trying to get as much explored so I can activate the locator device from the Archaeologist Guild, because these areas are nightmarish in nature, so I always prefer to use... Oh, locked. Okay, well then let me knock. I like these kind of hidden door things, because they make me always kind of feel like I'm going in a right direction, but not necessarily always. Anything here? Oh, there's a burglar. Excuse me. Goodbye to you. Take you. Anything this way? I really want to get that lock picking up a little bit more, because I would prefer to do that rather than bashing in the door every time. What's my weight at? 68? Okay, it's not too bad. I thought I was maybe starting to get a little heavy, but I'm not. Okay, goodbye to you, burglar. Recipe. Yeah, we don't need to pick up a recipe. Stuff, we don't use recipes anyway. Goodbye to you. Are you a burglar or are you a thief? You're a burglar. So a lot of burglars at this point. For this person being I think a holy priest, they're surrounding themselves with interesting burglar types. If I've been here? Oh no, that's just random blood on the floor. Okay, that's interesting. I'm gonna go in here. There's nothing. And do I have enough of this explored to activate this? I do. Great. Where is it? Oh, it's off in a completely separate direction. Okay. Recall, teleport, recall, anchor, rest. Okay, and save at exploring. And it's this way, so it's probably gonna have to go through some of the star doors, I'd imagine. I was trying to avoid going through as many star doors as I was, but does that go up? That does go up. That doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing because, especially because there's a level 10 locked door. I like level 10 locked doors. Can I get up there? Nope. Any hidden doors? Nope. Okay, so there's a star door up there. That's a weird spot. Okay, well, I guess we'll go this way, and go in this star door, and go in this star door, go in this. That's a fake star door, so it's gonna be actually this star door then. Okay, where am I? We're near it. Getting closer. Oh. No, cut it out, Wraith. Just stop it. Oh, probably, I'd imagine this way. I don't like the fact we're going up. That's... Okay, I don't mind so much now because of the fact it's a dead end. So I guess we're gonna go back this way. Go in this door. Oh, there's another star door. Okay, go in this star door. Oh, we're definitely nearing it. Okay, goodbye to you, burglar. Take the Daedra heart. We don't need Stillbricken boots. I saw red shoes and my heart filled with joy. But now it's just filled with a little bit of avarice. Oh, hello. Goodbye to you. Oh, here we are. Goodbye to you. You've killed the healer, Christine Copperton, as you promised Azura. Thank you. I will now recall, teleport out of here, and drop off a bunch of this stuff that I don't technically need on me at the moment. Yeah, 45, 75, and where do I go now? I need her. Chesterwark within 8 days. Okay, so get out of here, get on you, and can I travel to... No, I got to actually go through here. Go to Chesterwark. And I should be getting... I don't know what... I think it's Azura's star, I believe, is the Daedra item that's typically associated with them. A bit of poster board carrying an announcement has broken off and fallen to the ground. It appears it comes from the king. Pick it up out of curiosity. Well, I'm going to curiously read it. Edict of the King. Experienced practitioners of restoration, magic, and Daggerfall are requested at the Palace of Aldingwall to exercise an affliction that has taken hold of one of Victivira's Woodsley, a dear friend. Life expectancy is short, currently prognosticated at 6 days. Reward offered is 1 diamond. Well, we're not doing those types of kind of miscellaneous quests, so I apologize profusely. What time is it? 7 in the... We always seem to get into town. Really? Don't make any sudden moves. If you want to reach for your coin pouch and casually hand it to me so the guards don't notice, do it slowly or this encounter will be a violent one. Who? Oh, you. Bring it. Goodbye. It was literally the worst decision you could have made in your life. Like, out of every person you're going to rob in this town, this is the person you decide to rob. Was that really a wise choice, my good sir? No, it was not. We need to ask somebody, because it's not going to be just in the random palace. And there's... Oh, here's... Finally. Hello. I need to know the location of a, Edwardian Wickford. You're that evil... Oh my gosh, now you do a couple missions for some Daedric princes and the people hate you. Okay, can you tell me where this Edwardian Wickford is? This is what they say. Edward in Wickford is that well-to-do merchant I saw daydreaming at Agriax Arthinium never mind. Okay, where is that? And also, what is that? Is that a bookstore? No. Is that a general store? No. Library? Yeah. It's somewhere northwest of here. Northwest, this direction. Okay. So it's probably those 6 buildings. So I will be back once we have found this worshiper of Azura. All right, we've reached this person. He's in they are in a bookstore that is not open for another 2 hours, so I actually gotta wait. All right, come on. Hello. No, not you. I need to talk to somebody else who apparently is living within your abode. And it's not in this direction. Okay, well, are you this way? Yes. Hello. Oh, Vasith. Have you been here long? I'm sorry, I was just daydreaming about my mistress, Lady Azura. That candle reminded me of this, of the scintillation of her eyes, you see. How silly of me. Well, here's Azura's star. She doesn't give this to just anyone, but don't let it go, to your being. She was mine first. Okay, that's fine. It worth 50,000 gold, and it is holding nothing. Okay, I'm going to be honest, I've been getting a lot of these things. I don't know exactly what they do, and again, this is episode 35 now. If I've not learned what they've done in 35 episodes, I'm probably not going to implement or use them too much in our playthrough, but it's nice to have nonetheless. Let me mark Azura's quest as completed, though, because it is now. Check and check. And it is now, what day is it? It is the 24th of First Seed. Is there any other days of First Seed that are available? There is, but it was on the 5th, so we actually are going to have to wait basically a year, or I'm going to have to wait a year. You're going to see this within the next couple episodes, or a few number of episodes, but I'm going to have to wait a year for it to happen. So, we're going to, I guess, travel for a few days. So, probably like 6. Actually, let me pull up it's actually a really good thing to pull up. What is the next month after, Daggerfall months? Yeah, what is the calendar? I remember it. I used to remember it, but is it? I forget it kind of now. So we just were on First Seed. So next should be Rain's Hand. Okay. So if the next one is Rain's Hand, the 9th is the next, looks like to be the next day. So I'm going to quickly travel over here and see what time is it. It's now the 29th, perfect. Okay, now let's travel over here to Gothway Garden, and it should be about, no, not that button. It should be the 4th of Rain's Hand, and just confirming again that Rain's Hand is the 9th. Okay, so I will be back when we are summoning. We are going to be summoning next. What is next? Peryites. Again, if I mispronounce these Daedric Princess names, I apologize. I have only played previously Skyrim, so, and it's been close to 10 years since I really played it legitimately, so I apologize, but yeah, so that's the next Daedric Prince that's coming up, so I will be back when it is the 9th of Rain's Hand. Alright, we're back. It is now the 9th of Rain's Hand, so it is the summoning day for Peryite. So, today is Morndos, the 9th of Rain's Hand. Today is summoning for Peryite. Do you, Vasith, wish to risk your life and very soul by summoning Peryite into our mundane world? Yes, it's still 150, no, it's 154,000 gold now, okay. Add gold, 154,000. Perfect, and we'll see if we can get this on the first try. Yep. Okay, you can't really have too much power, can you, Vasith? You look a lot like someone I used to know, but that was back during your first era, so it couldn't be very well be you, could it? Now then, if you'd like, I can give you a little shield of mine called the Spellbreaker. It will certainly give you the power you want, but first I need a little proof of your seriousness. You are serious, aren't you? Yes. Excellent. It's a wonderful seeing a high elf with such clear objectives, so rare in this day and age. Now then, there's this ancient vampire, frankly, a vampire who I know you'd hate. Thoroughly stupid, unattractive, and mean-spirited sort. He needs to go on a one-way trip to you-know-where. Then, after you've taken care of that unpleasant business, go visit my friend, Alara Ashfield, a charming, elegantly dressed lady who will meet you at the Temple of Kinnereth in Berkester. Now, I don't want to rush you, but I can't ask her to wait more than 52 days for you, and just getting to Sahorder Cavern may take you a good while, so you ought to not dawdle along the way. Laura Ashfield will be happy to show you the Spellbreaker. Now I've prattled on long enough. It's been a pleasure. Alright. Let's make sure I don't have any gold on me weighing me down. I have 350 gold on me weighing me down. Who cares? Travel to... yep, there. It's not even on my map, it looks like. So 6 days. Okay, so we're going to have enough time to go, but we're going to be facing one of our favorite enemies, Vampire. Yes, always proceed with caution. Now, if you don't know, if you're for some reason this is the first episode you are choosing to... Okay, hold on. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you. And then anybody here? Nope. Great. So if you are watching this episode for the first time, first off, welcome. But we have two enemies that really one enemy that causes me a lot of problems, and it is vampires, because... Well, also, what is it? Daedra Lords can do it, where they drain my stamina, and then I just randomly die without basically anything. Like 95% of my deaths at this point have been that. So we're gonna save here at Perry the Platypus start, and but anyway, they've been the bane of my existence this playthrough. Excuse me, I did not grab that. That's what I needed. Thank you very much. No, cut it out. Let us levitate our ass down there, even though it's the chances of what we're looking for being down here are almost non-existent. But, you know, while we're here, we might as well do it. Excuse me, door. You are a level 2. Can you please get... Oh, no, cut it out. Okay, thank you. But while I'm down here, if you guys want to drop some Daedra boots, I'm going to be honest, that'd be appreciative. Okay, anything? Nope, just a dead-end room. Great, love to see. Old saying on this channel is the reason we love dead ends is because you explored everything that way. You can't get lost by going that way. Great. Let's go this way. I forgot, I am so quick while crouching. I should just be crouching everywhere, and I'm also so hard to hit, so that's what I'm going to be doing. Take all that stuff, but nothing really else. Anything that way? Not really. I hear something. Did I miss something? No, that was just a door. Okay. Okay, what did I hear? I did not like what I heard. Oh, this is like that very first dungeon we were in at the very... Okay, no. Thank you. This is like that very first dungeon we were in on the first episode. Or not the first episode. The first episode we were on was Privateer's Hold, but like the first one we did for like the proper Mages Guild. Okay, no. Can you excuse me? I want to... Okay, I'm gonna need to just stop that. Okay, I'm gonna actually die, so if you don't mind, I got a little too big for my britches. So I'm gonna just go down here, if you don't mind. Just take one moment, a brief aside, and I'm gonna just come down here and rest. Okay, well, you don't frighten me. In fact, you know, you're locked in here with me as far as I'm concerned. Thank you. Daedra Cuirass will take, because we can simply sell it. No sell for it, a pretty penny, but you're currently unwell. Unfortunate. And I do not have enough to... I'm going to just heal this way. And this is probably going to be another death, but I'm gonna do it. I got to take it. Yep. That is, I believe, let me look it up. I have a document on here that tells me my deaths. I had to risk it because I was out of healing magicka. Oh my gosh, I got so many things open on my other monitor. There we go. That is death 18, I believe. Yeah, death 18. Alright. Cool. And... we don't need to go that way, we know what's that way. But we do need to go back in here and kill you, because, you know, you're a a person that caused me not too much problems, but problems enough. Oh man, that was my own hubris. That was my own ego at work, thinking I could just go around willy-nilly and not have any recourse. Or, by the way, I've not picked up a locator device on this save. That is a good thing I went and checked. Okay, let me go quickly back, get a locator device. Great, and we'll now travel back this way, and we're gonna go this way, in fact, for a little while, just because I want to. Okay, no, you cut it out. Now, here's the thing. This is a layout we've not seen in a while. This is a layout from the very first couple of episodes, from our very first kind of. No, fireball, thank you. Free action, thank you. This is a layout that happened within our first number of episodes. I want to say this was episode 3. I want to say, if my memory serves me correctly. So I don't know in this layout, because it's not really happened in 30-something odd episodes now. I don't know where the location is on this type of a layout, so it could take me a hot minute. Well, as long as we're not having to face too many tough enemies like that. As long as we're facing wraiths, we're good, but if we have to continue facing vampires and liches, we're gonna have a problem. Oh, I'm so stupid. That was a vampire we were facing. That vampire could have been what we were looking for. So, how do I get back? It's this. No, it's not this way. It's this way. You're probably yelling at your screen right now, Samuel, you stupid moron. You're going the wrong way. You're supposed to be killing a vampire, and that vampire was in that room you were too scared to go back to. It's this way, fireball, thank you. Now rest, because I want to be able to face these enemies with zero doubt in my mind that I'm not fully... Okay, what is it? Okay, hold on. Oh, come on. Okay, great. I don't care for that. Okay, goodbye to you. You have slain Daggerfall. Peryite's revenge is complete. Great. That is it's a very good thing I went in and swallowed my my pride, came back into this room, and honestly remembered this room, because please, am I hurt? I'm not hurt. Great. Love to see it. Let's go on ahead and recall, teleport, drop off this stuff. That was super quick, man. Okay, love to see it, and now we're going to, what town is it? We're going to Berg Hester. Okay, so going to Burger King, basically. There we go. And it's in the Temple of Kennereth, so we know what those looks like. Temples of Kennereth, or not really just Temples of Kennereth, temples in general are super easy to spot. I'm going to give you help you. That's probably a mage's guild. I can't say for 100% certain. That's what a fighter guild looks like, and then you got 2 different buildings. These are both temples. I don't know which one's which. That's the unfortunate thing, though, is when you have 2 temples that are the same looking thing, you don't know which one's which. This is a Kennereth temple, because the dove. Alright. I actually don't wish to make a donation. In fact, I wish to put my weapon away. Let's go down here first, because I have a feeling you're who... Yep. There you are, Vassip. I'm Lara Ashfield. I believe the Master wants you to find me. The Master is very pleased with your work on the dread ancient vampire. If you don't mind me saying so, the Master seems very fond of you in general. Here's the shield you wanted, the Spellbreaker. Spellcasters will come to fear you. I hope it pleases Vassip. Ooh, +4 to armor. Great. Love to see it. So, I will... What is the month? Well, first off, let me mark this quest as completed. Check and check. Okay, what is the month after Rain's Hand? Second Seed. Okay. What can you spawn during Second Seed? I only see one, and that is Namira, I believe, on the 9th. So we've got a little bit of travel to do. We could actually go up the stairs, correct? Yes. So I will be back when it is the 9th of Second Siege to do Namira's quest. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It is now the 9th of Second Siege, which means it is time for Namira's summoning day. Today is Morndos, the 9th of Second Seat. This day of summoning for Namira. Do you, Vassip, wish to risk your life and very soul by summoning Namira into our mundane world? Yes. It's now 150,000 gold. Great. So, add gold, 150,000. And we'll see if we get lucky again. It's... Did not deign. Okay. So this is what I mean. There's not always a guarantee that you're going to summon. So let's try again. Nope. And again. There we go. The desire for power gnaws at the gut, does it not, Vassip? I see it does. Excuse my informality, but I feel like I know you. I recognize your craving as it were my own. You want to control. Sorry, you want to control. And the thought makes you slaver like a starving wolf. I can fill your belly. But first, I need to know, will you kill in order to fill this void? Yes. Wonderful. You should see the look in your eyes, Vassip. You will be mighty. I can see it in them. Now, your stepping stone to power is a vampiric ancient who has displeased me. Balashun knows that he is a mighty adversary, and his asylum, Heartham's hold, is well protected. But you can and will kill him. Once you have, go to my darling friend, Evelausa Coppersley over at the Hawkford residence in Gothway Garden. Evelausa Coppersley is a busy person, so don't keep her waiting more than 14 days. Evelausa Coppersley will have a present for you that I think will make you very happy. Farewell, Vassip. We will meet again. I know. Alright, make sure I don't have any gold on me. Okay, I don't. Anything weighing me down? Great, go over here to Heartham's. Nope. Is that where we needed to be? I would need to kill the 14 days. Yeah, okay, yep. I was just making sure, because there's only so many days to do this, and I wanted to make sure before I traveled 6 days away somewhere before, Oh boy. Look, ladies and gentlemen, it's orcs. But it is a good thing because there is now a chance that we can get Daedric boots. So come on, drop Daedric boots. I am perfectly fine. Bring it on, one and all. Just as long as one of you drops Daedric shoes, I don't care. Okay, well, I need to get rid of you because you're shooting fireballs at me. And then all of you say good night. You're prepared to meet your maker. Yeah, release the beasts. Is it spiders or is it tigers? It's tigers. Okay, goodbye. I don't actually need to heal quite yet, so I'm not going to. Excuse me, get away from my horse. After the bodies of orcs fill the land, yeah, blah blah, leader, leader, leader. Okay, stop it. I'm gonna come over here, kill you. Goodbye to you. Okay, there's the leader, because he's in red. Goodbye to you, goodbye to you. Come on, there you go. Will you get over here? Stop dodging my attacks. Thank you. Thank you. And goodbye to you. Where's the leader? Goodbye to you. Now heal a little bit because I am a little bit hurt. And where did the leader go? Because otherwise they're just going to keep spawning in. Did the leader drown or something? Why is the leader all the way the hell over there? Dude, where the hell are you going? Okay. Thank you. Okay. 650 gold. I need to now quickly run over there because their bodies despawn quickly, and I need to try and look for shoes. No. No, don't care about any of that. Quickly get over there before they start despawning. No. 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 Okay, I'll be back if I find Daedric boots. Oh, everything despawned. Okay, no such luck. Oh well. I could have... If the stupid leader didn't decide to run all the way over to Timbuktu and come fight me like, you know, like a person of honorable combat, then I wouldn't have had to, you know, run from, you know, all the way over from, you know, Lake Titicaca over there. Let's go ahead and recall anchor rest. Do the Namira start, and we are, do I have a, I believe I did not use a locator device my last time. I did not. Okay, great. In fact, let's go ahead and drop off those two, though, because I'm not super over-encumbered, but I do want to have as much free space as possible. We're looking for a vampire. We know what they look like. We know what they do. They do horrible things to my body, and they kill me like they did in the last dungeon, so knock knock. Anybody? Well, okay. Vampire. Did we get super lucky again? Oh. Oh, I thought we had it. I thought, oh my god, we got, like, insanely lucky. No. Okay, knock knock. We'll take all of this stuff, though. And we'll go here, down. Okay. I'm possibly still okay with the direction we're going. I feel like we're at least... Okay, hold on. Rude. Thank you. You don't just sit there and shoot fireballs at me. Oh. Maybe you do. Okay. You don't sneak up behind somebody. You're gonna, you know, you're gonna give somebody a heart attack. Thank you. Goodbye to you. Now, I'm gonna come up here and take a tiny bit of a nap. Not because I, desperately need it, but just because I like to be topped out. And then we'll go this way. Oh, hello, warrior. Goodbye to you, warrior. Oh, you're taking a lot more hits than normal. Good on you. Here's the thing. I will be back once we found this vampire, because we kind of saw this. It is pretty much the same exact kind of mission as it was in the last Daedric Prince. So I will be back.
All right, I'm back. Seems like we're somewhat near it. I've went and used the locator device, and okay, I'm liking this because I'm near it now. And now this way. Yep, great. Okay, free action, it's you. Goodbye to you, you evil vampire. Balakun is dead. Namira's hunger is sated. Now to satisfy your own desires by reporting to ever... Okay, I've got to, if you don't mind, just quickly go in here and just... Okay, that could have been really bad, in all fairness. I was in here with a vampire, a lich, and a warrior. Okay, in fact, let's cure disease just to be safe. And I should be okay to... Okay, great. And... recall, teleport, drop off anything that we found, which we found a decent amount. It took us a good, I'd say we were in there probably a good 10-15 minutes exploring around. Drop off all the gold though, and now we're going back to horse. Oh, there you are, horse. We're going back to Gothway Garden because that's where our person that we need to speak to is. And who is it? We need to speak to, Hawkford residence. Okay, is it already marked on my map by chance? No, the Copperford residence is marked on my map. Let's put my sword away, though. And hopefully, a nice individual, a nice, kind-hearted person will be able to point me in the correct direction of this Daedra worshipper. Who knows if that'll happen. I've been putting more points of personality, so hopefully my charming, I almost pickpocketed someone. That would have been bad. Hi, do you know where this person is? Even if okay, well, you're kind of a high elf racist. That's fine. What about you? Okay, well, you're new. Completely understandable. At least you're kind about it. Okay, hi, miss. Can you please tell me where this person is? You probably already know this. Elverla Coppersley is that young lady in green over the Hawkford residence, I think. Well, yes, west of here. Okay. I completely forgot. I just need to be asking about this. Okay, west. I knew where she was. I don't know why. See, this is the issue sometimes. Again, I said about that interface menu is you don't know if you need to be asking about the person. You don't need to know if you be asking about the residence. I should have been asking about the residence. That seems kind of logical on my behalf. So that I will take the L on that, but other ones it's not as easy to northeast. It's this building. Nope. It's this building? It's this... Okay, it's this building. Is that it? No, Hawkford residence. Okay. So we're missing it somewhere. It's maybe... here? No. Okay, can you tell me where the Hawkford residence is? South. Now south. Huh. I'll be back when we found the Hawkford residence. Okay, it is seeming like they're wanting me to go to this building that's literally right next to me. But this is not the Hawkford residence, this is the Copperford residence. But I'm gonna go in here just to check that for some reason there might be an error. You know, we kind of experienced that the last episode with the town that just was no longer in existence. Yep, it was not named correct. Hello, Vassip. I am Ephelasa Coppersley. You look sated. That murder agreed with you, I think. Well, I hope you will likewise. This will likewise please. Namira told me to give you her ring. Try it on, and you will learn the meaning of hunger and fulfillment. Once you know that, you know the power. Good day, Vassip. The Ring of Namira. Ooh. Interesting. What does that do? Can I actually look up what the Ring of Namira actually does, if you don't mind? Namira. Where are you at on here? When equipped, the opponent takes damage from own attacks. Artifact's health is reduced by the amount of damage done to the opponent. Okay. Interesting. I'm not going to wear it, but interesting nonetheless. Okay, we can go on ahead and mark the Namira's quest as completed. Check and check. And then what is the month after this? What is the month after second seed? We got mid-year. Okay, what can be summoned during mid-year? Nothing. Okay, what is the month after that then? Sun's Height. Okay, and what can be summoned on Sun's Height? Vernima's can be summoned on the 10th of Sun Height. Alright. So here's what we're going to do. We've done 3 Daedric quests, but I said we're going to do between 3 and 5, and here's the thing, I'm going to choose to do 5 quests. So I will be back when we are doing... Actually, I see that we can actually maybe do one other one, so here, basically, I'll be back when we're doing one of the Daedric Prince quests. Alright, I am here because I'm looking... I found that I can summon for the Hirsine Daedric Prince, but it says I have to do it at the Glenmoral Coven, and that's not the easiest place to locate. So I'm hoping maybe I can do it at any coven. So can I Daedra summon here? 30th day of summoning for Azura. No, it isn't. No, I don't wish to summon him. Okay, hold on. Let's wait 24 hours. Alright, hello. Interesting. They can summon anybody on any day. Huh, did not know that. Okay, well, I guess this is how we're gonna do it, and hopefully maybe Hirsine will pop up eventually. Have we done Malacath? We've not. Okay, I guess we're doing Malacath. 200,000 gold is gonna cost a little bit more, fine. Add gold 200,000. I had to correct the first time. I want to make sure I put... Hello. I want to summon. Yes, I know someone else who was interested in power. A little, Panacosa in Oblivion who dreamed of power, who asked me to supply it with the beauty and grace it had always desired. And when I made it beautiful, it fought against me, resisting my will, as if I had not made it. Perhaps you are the same. If I made you strong and beautiful, you would respect the gift I gave you, would you not? Yes. I believe you, Vassip. In exchange for the death of the treacherous seducer I once trusted, I will give you the Volendrum, my most prized possession. In your world, it will make you a most powerful indeed. You will find the loathed creature in the cabal of Ghraewaj, slay her and meet my dear and trusted subject, Tristard Ashsmith, in Chesterwort. I will tell him to meet you at the palace there for some convenience. I don't think the whole affair should take more than 36 days if done, as I did not. I accidentally double-clicked. Okay, basically go and kill this seducer. Okay, let's try. Oh, it's a little tiny thing off the coast. Interesting. Over here, we're on a nice little island. That's really fun. Okay, let's go on ahead and go in here.
and do our normal recall anchor Malacath, or call it Malastart, rest, and now save over that because I completely forgot that we needed to rest first. Alright, we're looking for a Daedra Seducer. And did I smart enough to go in? I was not smart enough to go and do what I needed to do. I saw a Daedra over here. Yep. Come on. There you go. Good night. See ya. Okay. Drop that off. Drop this stuff off. Drop off you and pick up one of you. Okay. Well, since people wanted to fight me this way, I guess we'll go this way to start. And lead immediately to nothingness. And because we're doing 5 quests this episode, I'm probably going to make a cut probably quicker than... Oh, unless it's this, what we need right here. Oh, no, it wasn't. Okay, well, no such luck. Well, it looks like we're going to get a lot of Daedras, basically, what I'm going to guess. I hear one more laughing thing as I immediately almost fall in there, and I will choose to fall in here now. And I will levitate myself up there and I will not take a nap, apparently, because there's something here that wants to kill me. Probably in this room, I would imagine. Okay, goodbye to you. No, cut it out. In fact, let me heal, because I want to be able to free action. And now I want to be able to kill you, thank you. And I will pick up that stuff, why not? And I'm going to take a nap now. And I will be back once we find the person that we need to kill. Alright, I'm back. I think we may have finally found it. But it has not been easy. I have been here a long time. And it's not been fun. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to sneak, because there's a lot of these things that are trying to suck my, my energy. And I don't want to die. How? Yeah, we've not been here before. This is great. Okay, and we're on the same plane. This way. Okay, perfect. You come. Nope, no. You come to me. Okay, I'm fine with all. Okay, maybe not all of you. Okay, but fine with you. Okay, Okay, I'm not definitely good with all of this. Golgoth is dead. Great. Okay, get rid of you, because you can screw me up quite badly. Okay, run. Just run. Golgoth is dead. We can actually just straight up leave. Recall, teleport, get out of here. Drop off. You. And you. Can we rest? Oh, thank you. There are enemies nearby who... Okay, well, you don't frighten me too much. Goodbye to you. Drop you off, as well as 875 gold, apparently, because I picked that up. Come on, just get a little tiny nap. Thank you. Get out of this nightmarish place. Okay, and where are we going? We're going to Chester Wark in the palace. Okay, great. Chester Wark. And 7 days. Perfect. Where's the palace at? Okay, I'll be back once we're at the palace here in Chester. Alright, we're here at the palace, and we need to go talk to someone. You. So you're Vasa. Malacath described you perfectly. Good work with old Golgoth. She just didn't know how to keep her mouth shut, you know? Anyway, here's Volendrung. Not a half-bad smasher, and who knows, you might have to use it on Malacath himself one day. I'm joking, of course. Awesome. That is done. Let me mark Malacath as quests as completed. Thank you. And I will be back because we have one more Daedra quest to do in this episode. So I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. And who is it this time? Today is Morndas, the 16th of mid-year, the day of summoning for Clavicus Vile. Do you, Vasa, wish to risk your life and very soul by summoning Clavicus Vile into our mundane world? We've not done it, so absolutely. My needs are rather modest, but my offer, I think, you will agree, is altruism and generosity indissoluble. And generosity. In return for the Mask of Clavicus, an artifact of great power, I only ask that you exterminate a nasty little bit of fur that has been preying on some of my friends who live near the lair of Gondin. Lupines are generally quite friendly with me and my associates, but this one, well, kids will be kids. Do we understand one another? Absolutely. Ah, recognize a good deal, do you? You will find the Lupine menace somewhere in a place called the Lair of Gondin. Unfortunately, time is not our friend in this matter. For reasons too dull to discuss, I need the oaf dead in 46 days. After you have murdered this creature, meet my friend at the Kingsley residence, an Infinite Omen in Kennereth. Just look for a hooded woman. Nice doing business with you, Vassip. I'm sure we'll meet again. All right. Let's go on ahead and not do that. Let's go here and travel here. And it looks like we're killing some werewolves. At least we don't get werewolves too often as far as enemies for us to slay. I think we've seen less than a dozen in the game overall. You always proceed with caution. So at least, you know, hopefully it's not going to be too bad. You know, the last dungeon was a nightmare. I'm glad, just be glad I didn't include it because it was not fun. Clavicus start. And I'll let you guys see a little bit of the dungeon, see if there's anything unique or strange about it, but otherwise we've been running long. I have no idea how long the episode's going to be itself because of the cuts, but for me, I've been recording about a little over 2 hours at this point, but there were bits and pieces of things I needed to step away from the computer, but who knows how long this episode's going to be. Okay, looking for nope, door, nothing. Oh, Mr. Werewolf. Okay, well, you're definitely not a werewolf. You're, in fact, just a straight-up human. You're a barbarian, though. No, you're just a knight. Okay, well, heavily protected knight. I did not grab a locator device is the word I'm looking for. Man, you ever have that issue where you're like, I know what word I'm wanting to use, but it's just not coming to the my tongue? That was the issue I was having. I was like, I know what word I'm wanting, I just can't get it to come out. Okay, let's go ahead and teleport. Be smart enough to drop some of this stuff off since we already have it. And then we can actually drop you and you off as well. And then pick up a locator device. And then we're going to go this way instead just to kind of get things a little bit more mapped out. Again, a lot of this stuff is... Oh, hello, ladies and gentlemen. 4 of you? No problem whatsoever. Okay, maybe a little problem. But if you don't mind, I will treat all of you with the same, regard by killing you with this Daedra katana. So please approach one and all and stand and be ready to meet your maker, whoever he or she may be. And thank you. I'll take you. And at this point, I'm probably just going to take gold. There's no real point for me to care, unless it's a yellow loin cloth. Interesting. Unless there's Daedric boots on. Yeah, I got nothing. I got no interest in you whatsoever. Anything else this way? No, not really. Okay, and that's fully explored, I'd assume. Okay. I will be back once we have found the werewolf we are looking to kill. So funny story, something popped up. It seems like it was something that should have been popping up in the wilderness and not in a dungeon. Basically, these people are friendly though, so that's nice. We're directly, okay, we're actually nearing it. It should be theoretically up this way, I would imagine. That's, you always appreciate that. I think the last time we got one of those was one that was not so not as good for us. It was a one that happened for people that were hostile, and so that was not as obviously as good for us in the situation we found ourselves in. But that one's kind of comical. Okay, hello. Okay, goodbye to you. I will be back. I'll be back once we find the thing we're looking for. Okay, yeah, we're here basically. It pretty much confirms. I think, yeah, here we are. Hello, you slain the werewolf as ordered by Clavicus Vile. Great. I actually went the wrong way down a hall. I had to actually turn back. Okay, recall. I did not set a teleport. Unfortunate. Okay, I'll be back once we are at the. No, I will not be back when we're at the exit. I'll be back once we are
finding this person we need to talk to at whatever town it is. Alright, we're here at the Kingsley residence here at the Infinite Omen of Kinnereth, and we're looking to probably give it to you. Ah, Vile told me to expect you. Well, you fulfilled your end, and I understand, so here's the Mask of Clavicus. It's just like Vile promised. He's impressed with you, by the way. Not a bad friend to have. Take it from me. Ooh. The Mask of Clavicus. What does that do, I wonder? I'm going to take a brief moment and look. The Clavicus Vile. The Mask of Clavicus Vile. What does it do? Improves reputation as charm spell. Ooh. Interesting. Does that replace my... No, it does not. I might just permanently wear that then. In fact, I think I will. And let me mark that quest as completed. So roughly a third of the way done through, so 2 more episodes of Daedra quests, and then we're going to move on to the main game. So, I'm going to let you know, even though we read a book at the beginning of the episode, we're also going to do our reading of the book at the end of the episode. And for those that don't want to stick around and listen, you don't have to. I'll do the outro in a minute. But for those that do, oh boy, this is the name. The Ghraewaj? I have no idea. That's what I have written down. Either that's the name of a really weird book, or I was completely just straight up having a stroke while I was writing that, because that makes no sense whatsoever. So hopefully that's a book. Is that guard coming for me? No, I would be hearing halt if he was. Okay, let's go on ahead and travel back then to old Gothway Garden to do our reading, because that has the most amount of bookshelves. And where do we come in? Okay, we came on this side. So, I will do the outro now for those who don't want to listen. So thank you guys so much for watching today's episode of the Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall. If you haven't already, go down and hit the subscribe button and the bell notification to stay up to date on when new videos come to the channel. All important announcements are going to be made by the community tab, so keep, yourself aware of anything posted there. Coming up on the channel is going to be Starfield here roughly in about a month. We're going to be live streaming it over on Twitch, and eventually the episodes will be over here on YouTube as well. And then after that, we've got, technically we have Battlespire and Redguard, and then Morrowind, Oblivion, Skyrim, all that. We got a lot of Bethesda coming up. Not just Bethesda, we got a lot of games coming up in general. There's a whole lot of games I've not played that'll eventually be coming to the channel. So yeah, if you guys could go down and hit the thumbs up button on the video, I would appreciate it so much. You guys have no idea how much hitting the thumbs up button helps the channel get, recognition with the algorithm and all that, so I would appreciate it. So for those, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye. And it was, correct. Ghraewaj and the Harpies. How long is it? Not that long. Okay, well, let me mark it as red, and I think that's a weird name. I'm gonna probably mispronounce a lot of things in here. I apologize ahead of time. I don't even know how to start this. Ghraewaj? I'm gonna say Ghraewaj. Ghraewaj and the Harpies. On the 12th of Hearthfire every year, the people of Hammerfell Township and Barony of Laneland celebrate Riglametha. Riglametha in the Banthan dialect of ancient Redguard tongue means grateful offering, and is a festival of the graces the gods have granted the people of Laneland over the centuries. Tradition dictates the performance of a number of plays about the great moments of Laneland's past, and one of the most popular is Ghraewaj, which may be translated as The Crows Who Were Punished, or The Crows Who Punish. Old Redguard is somewhat vague with its objective case. The story of Ghraewaj, as any Laneland child will tell you, is of the wicked sisterhood of Daedra worshippers who craft lies, curses, murders, and suicides to hurt the people of Laneland. Most of all, they use their beauty as a weapon to drive men to mayhem. Their leader, the temptress Noctur seduces the unnamed Baron of Laneland and is about to force him to commit suicide to prove his love when the Baroness arrives. The Baroness tricks Noctur into wearing a beautiful white robe for the Baroness's closet. See how the robe glows with the luminescence of pearl? The inside is soft, feathered with down. Noctur puts on the robe and the trap is sprung. The robe is magical and transforms Noctur into a giant black bird. The Baron, no longer enchanted, slays the great bird and calls in his cook. The Sisterhood has, by this time, taken over Laneland Castle and turned it into an orgy-filled den of decadence. At the height of their frenzied debauch, the cook arrives with an enormous roast to keep their energy high. They dig into the deliciously prepared meal, and at the crescendo of their gorging, the Baron and Baroness appear to tell them all that they have just devoured their leader, Noctur-Ah. The women scream and caw, and suddenly they too are transformed by the magic of the robe into Harpies, vicious half-bird creatures. The interesting thing about the Ghraewaj from a scholarly perspective is how much the story has changed and continues to change over the years. In some versions of the story, Noctur-Ah is an innocent peasant seamstress, and it is a baroness who is the cruel and wicked leader of the Harpies. Noctur-Ah prays to Debella and is given the charm to make the magical robe, and she and the Baron live happily ever after, once the Harpies have feasted on the transformed Baroness. During the long reign of the Virgin Baroness of Laneland, Viana the Pure, from the Second Era 120 to the Second Era 148, the Baron was portrayed as a willing conspirator of Noctur-Ah. The Harpies thus have two birds to dine on. It is unlucky that trying to find the truth in the story is profitable research. Harpies are indeed a common nuisance in the Iliac Bay, particularly around Laneland. They do have their own tongue, and the few who have mastered it and not been devoured by their interviewees suggest that the Harpies have no more idea about the origins than we do. In a different vein, one of the best known of the Daedra princes is named Nocturnal, who is often portrayed as a beautiful dark woman holding two black crows. It is not a different etymological trick to derive the name Noctur-Ah from Nocturnal, or vice versa. And that was Ghraewaj and the Harpies. So for those that stuck around and listened, thank you, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.